Hello, my name is Obarat. It's time to introduce a TV cable show, The Voice on Your Heads. Yes, it's very good show with a much funny time talk about prostitute and other fine peoples of US and A. Here is your hostings, Barry Coke and Thomas Izzo.
That's not bad. That was pretty good. So, yeah, here we are. What month is it? November?
November.
Alright. So Halloween just happened.
Yes, it did.
Did you go out? What'd you end up being?
I was a stereotypical Italian chef. You know those guys in the pizza boxes?
Yeah. Okay, and what did Miss Mary do?
She was a crazy cat lady.
Crazy cat lady?
She had hair curlers, and she attached all these cats to her robe. And, you know the type.
I would not have thought of crazy
the houses that get condemned because they have 75 cats.
Yeah.
And typically there's a crazy old.
I gave her a couple of suggestions for you guys to be like Superman and Supergirl or stuff like that.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Sorry about that.
So, but Bill Maher had an interesting topic. You know Bill Maher from formerly as Politically Correct and now of HBO's Real Time. Yeah. He went as Steve Irwin, complete with a bloody mark and a fake stingray tail hanging out of his chest.
Oh.
What do you think of that? Think that was offensive, insensitive, or just seems satire?
It's too soon.
Yeah.
It's too soon.
Yeah,
maybe next year.
Yeah.
It's a little too soon.
Yeah. So he took a lot of flack over that. Apparently, we put a picture up. But I think we should make that this month's VIYH Voice in Your Head. Blah, blah, what the hell are we? Voice in Your Head poll.
Yes.
Vote in the poll. Last month's poll was about the penile implant guy.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I heard there was another round in that whole story. And now they're saying he is going to get the money.
He is going to get the cash. What is he getting? Like $1 million?
So it's a bunch of money.
Give me a penile implant. Give me $1 million.
We put up a poll on the website. Do you think it's fair that he's not going to get the money?
Now, this gentleman, he had installed inside himself a crank penile implant.
Yeah, the
right?
Dura 2.
So you go
something like that,
and it stays erect.
Yeah.
Then you're supposed to be able to uncrank it and have it go back down.
Right.
His implant got stuck in erect mode.
Yeah.
Could not get it to go back down. Cannot have surgery to get it removed because doesn't he have heart problems or something?
Yeah. So, and we put a poll on the website. Is it fair that he's not going to get the money now?
He's not getting the
money?
money?
Well, he is, but this is before I knew that, so I put a poll up.
Right.
And we actually got 2 votes. One was me and one was I don't know. And it came up 50-50. So
2 votes.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get
No one cares. No one cares, man.
We got 7 or 8 votes on the loss thing.
Does anybody even watch us?
Yeah.
Just keep telling yourself that.
I hear people all the time.
You do. Greg, our cameraman.
You have to email me to watch.
I know. Dude,
I don't watch us anymore.
I sent emails to everyone I know, and I'm like, okay, now you have no excuse. It's on the website.
Yeah.
I don't hear back from anyone. You know who promised she'd watch the show? I don't know. You ever watch G4 at all?
Yeah.
Layla Cayley?
No.
She does the feed on Attack of the Show, the Australian chick that looks English chick that looks Indian.
She's hot, right?
Yeah, she's been in Maxim. She's
chick.
on my friends list, and I've talked to her a bunch of times, and she promised she'd watch it, but she said she had a problem.
Will.
She said she had a problem trying to get it to play at one point, and then so I don't know. She said she'd watch it. It's never happened.
What? But she said she'd watch it. Yeah. I'm never gonna have to show up at her house.
I've stopped asking
wearing
her.
a creepy mask.
She's really cool, so I've stopped asking her.
Yes.
So that's it. So go into the page. It's myspace.com/voices in your head.
What are you up to during the day? You're sending out emails to G4 Tech TV.
I do that.
You're what else is going on?
I pimp the my page.
You're downloading
MySpace.
movies. What do
Download movies.
Take the audience through a typical day.
Well, that's what I do. Sometimes I go on the road. I'm collecting permits, so I go visit different town halls.
So you collect permits. How much does that pay?
$50 a permit.
How many permits do you do in a day?
I do enough permits in the course of a month to pay my mortgage.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. So
you're showing up to town halls picking up permits.
Yeah, I apply for them actually, and then I go back and pick them up. That pays $25.
And what sort of permits are we talking
Building
about?
permits.
Building permit. Who got you this job? Some freaking
my
mafia
dad works,
guy?
My dad works for.
This sounds like a mafia job.
No,
hey, Louis, go pick up those permits, refile the permits, and go get them.
It's for a company in Worcester that does replacement windows and basement finishings. And so my dad basically runs the company.
What is it, like Spocolo windows or something?
And it's called New England Sash. So they're
sure
Schuco
they're a
windows.
fine
They're
company.
made by a company called Schuco.
Are they hiring?
I don't know.
If you ever need any permits dropped off,
Sometimes
I am the best.
Sometimes we unload the window trucks.
I am the best.
Okay.
I can always use the extra. I can always use the extra cash.
So then I go and open up the luggage
Can
store.
I just do a quick plug?
Yeah.
I'm available for bar mitzvahs, private parties, and weddings.
They'll come with the gloves and everything.
Yes.
So, but yeah. So then I open up the luggage store.
Yes, you
And I
did.
sit there at the computer all day and
Yes,
fart
you
around
did.
on MySpace and uselessjunk.com.
So there's not a lot going on.
Trek Web, and then I'll pop in my Justice League Heroes, which we're going to talk about later.
There's not a
My
lot
video
going
games.
on.
No.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You love it.
Oh, yeah.
You're not busy. You're relaxed. You're laid back.
Sometimes I take a nap.
You know, you're taking a nap.
Yeah.
You're
Watch a
playing
little
video
porn.
games. You're driving,
Yeah.
picking up permits.
Yeah.
How can I get on your schedule?
I know. I have the life of Riley. So, but anyway, that's the poll. Voices in Your Head. MySpace.com/Voices in Your Head. The poll will be there. You can watch this episode there. You can watch all kinds of funny stuff there. We got some South Park up there. Real quick, one thing we have up there while I'm talking about the page
Yeah.
is, do you guys know, everybody knows Bill O'Reilly, right?
No spin zone.
Yeah, No Spin Zone, The O'Reilly Factor. This is his new book, Bill O'Reilly, Culture Warrior. And I don't always agree with Bill. I just think he's interesting. I think he's a smart guy. I think he tries to be fair. He tries to air both sides of the argument. He comes out against Bush a lot, but then he comes out against the far left a lot. So he's interesting to listen to. Sometimes I want to slap him. Sometimes I want to just applaud the man. So I listen to his radio show every day on Sirius. And the other day I was listening back on the 18th of October, and I called in, and it rang. I couldn't believe it.
Right.
And I got in, and we talked about his interview with President Bush and about Hillary Clinton and the detainee bill that just got passed.
Yes.
And since I run my Sirius through a karaoke machine,
Karaoke?
I was able to pop in a brand new BASF.
Whoa. Stop the tape for a second.
Yeah.
Karaoke?
Karaoke?
It's not karaoke.
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 Karaoke. Okay. I run my Sirius through one of those machines.
Why are you running your radio through a karaoke machine?
Because you have to.
What are you doing?
Because you have to plug it into something that has speakers.
Why wouldn't you just hook it up to a stereo?
I don't have one at the store.
You have a karaoke machine at the store,
Yeah,
but you
because-
don't have a radio.
Because my uncle wanted to sell it, so he brought it in, and I just used it. So anyway, I put a brand new BASF audio tape that I happen to have lying around in there, and I recorded the conversation.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
He's calling into radio shows, taping on a karaoke machine.
Yes, sir. So I
It's on
recorded
MySpace.
That's right. I recorded the conversation. I put a little video track to it that's just some still shots of myself and Mr. O'Reilly
Oh, God.
and so forth. And let's just run that real
Oh,
quick.
God.
This is me chatting with Bill O'Reilly.
Providence, Rhode Island. Barry, what say you?
I just wanted to say that I often agree with you, and I am one of those folks who does notice that you go out of your way to give people the benefit of the doubt. On the Bush interview, I was a little disappointed that he didn't answer as forthrightly as I think he could have your question regarding Hillary Clinton's comments. I think the reason she asked that question is because while the bill will obviously allow the president to do what he says it will allow him to do, it would also allow a less scrupulous government to, like Hillary Clinton said, pull people off the streets that they don't like, for example.
Not a bad point, Barry. Not a bad point at all. However, if Hillary Clinton is elected president, Barry, do you think she's going to ask for that bill to be rescinded?
I really don't know.
I don't think so, Barry. I'm willing to bet lots of money on that. If Hillary Clinton wins the election, she's not going to go in and say, oh, let's redefine the detainee bill. Is she?
No, let's give
No,
you less
because any
power.
president wants to have latitude. But you make an excellent point. If we elect someone whose instincts are dark and they have that bill, they might be able to do some chicanery. There's a potential for that. Let's give Barry a signed copy of Culture Warrior. That's a very good observation. Let's go to L.A. and Eric. What say you, Eric?
So, yeah, he sent me the book for free. That's how I happened to get it. It's actually autographed. It's really sloppy. It says, "To Barry, my best Bill O'Reilly."
Let me see. Where does it say that?
Inside. Another couple pages.
I don't. I'll take your word for it.
Okay. So,
It's hard to do things with the
sorry.
gloves on.
So, yeah, like I said, I listened to him.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So, anyway, this is out there. It's a good read, even if you don't agree with everything Bill O'Reilly says. It's a good read because he brings up a lot of stuff, and If it's stuff you never thought about, it's worth thinking about because you've got to sort of get on one side or the other these days. You can't afford to be not paying attention to the issues. Anyway, while speaking of issues, it's going to be Election Day 2 days from today as we're taping this. And I'm hoping to see that go well. Predictions, you think the Democrats are going to do it?
I do. I think it's time the Democrats came back.
But do you think it's going to happen?
They're going. All right, this is before the election, okay? This is obviously going to air all month.
Yeah.
So my prediction will be on record.
Yeah.
The Democrats are going to take back the House, and they're going to take back the Senate.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, from your mouth to the electorate's ears. Because
Exactly.
I really hope that that happens. I'm worried that this stupid Kerry flap.
That's not going to do anything, man.
You don't think?
No. I mean, what is John Kerry making an idiotic comment? If you're stupid enough that your political opinion is going to get totally changed just because of Kerry's comments,
which seemingly insulted the troops but weren't meant to.
It was a botched joke, right?
The future will be better tomorrow.
He made a stupid comment.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get my friggin' panties up in a wad.
Yeah.
And I'm going to vote Republican because Kerry made an ass of himself.
Right. So you don't think it'll have an effect?
I don't, no.
What about what I heard in the news this morning, that Saddam Hussein was sentenced to death and they're going to hang him?
Saddam's going to hang.
You think that's going to bump the Bush and all those people up a little bit?
That's going to turn that country into an utter hell
if
war zone.
If they're saying
it already is.
Yeah, but they're saying it's not. And if, let's just say for the sake of argument, it's not yet civil war, it will be.
No, the gates of hell are going to open.
Oh yeah.
Because get out now. Because there's nothing we can do.
Because the side that's still loyal to him, I think it's the Sunnis.
They want the Iraqis.
One of them anyway. They're going to flip out.
They want American troops out of the country,
and they're going to flip out when they hang this guy.
Just leave. Okay, people say we're in now. We can't leave. Why?
Well, O'Reilly thinks that if we leave, Iran is going to take over Iraq, and then we're going to have real problems in that region. He thinks that it's Iran that's fueling the insurgency as it is. So I don't know. I mean, if that happened, that would be bad.
What have we done?
So anyway, he's sentenced to hang, which is good news, I think.
You think that's good news?
Well, I think
I think it would be good news if you just locked him away in a prison. See, by killing him, you're going to make him a martyr.
Yeah, that's true. But you don't get a good hanging anymore these days, man.
That's just so.
I want to see pictures.
It's 2006, Barry.
Yeah, no,
why don't we just put him up on a wall and we stone him to death?
Yeah.
How about that?
We should do that. I don't know, but you think the election, the Democrats are going to take it? All right, I hope so.
The Democrats are coming back.
I hope you're right.
I really think that the Republicans had their turn at things.
Yeah.
They had the wheel.
Yeah.
And look at where we are.
Yeah.
The election is basically coming down to the war in Iraq.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and in October, a month before the election, what was it, like the second most highest American troop death count?
Yes.
That we've ever had.
Yes.
So it's very disparaging.
It is. So I hope you're right, because I think, and people are saying, oh, the Democrats aren't really going to change anything, and blah, 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 that it's just as bad. But you know what? The point is, no, there's supposed to be checks and balances in this country. And the way Bush, I mean, I'm sure it's not the first time there's been a president of one party with the same party running Congress. I mean, I'm sure that's happened before.
Right.
But this guy is a power-hungry maniac, as presidents go. And that's bad enough, but to have him with his party in control of the Congress, I mean, it's just bad. So I want the Democrats to get in so that there's some sort of, the checks and balances are restored.
That's a good point.
Even if they're just as bad, it can't be as bad as him being able to just rubber stamp everything he wants to do.
So we'll see. The election will be this month, and as this episode airs throughout the month, we'll know what has happened. But I do think the Democrats are coming back. Well, I might be very wrong. We'll see.
I mean, because it wouldn't be uncharacteristic of them to blow it. I mean, like the Red Sox used to blow it.
Absolutely. Just look at the election in 2004.
Right.
The polling leading up to that.
Totally blew it.
Kerry he had a pretty big lead in the polls.
And you think Bush is bad now? Just wait until if the Republicans retain.
Oh God! They'll have nothing. Bush will have nothing to lose.
Nothing. Balls to the wall.
Nothing to lose.
So
they're talking about There was some evangelical thing in the news lately. It
Yeah.
was they don't want you to have sex until you're 30. Did you see that?
Yeah, I heard something about trying to keep adults in abstinence-only
Some
programs
abstinent-
as well, yeah.
How is government money going
I
into
know.
this religious propaganda?
It's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Checks and balances.
Okay.
Checks and balances. You know, so.
I mean, that wouldn't have mattered for you and I, because
Right.
you know, we're still virgins, right?
Right.
Thank God I got married when I was 30.
Yeah, thank God. This
Greg's-
has been screwed.
Greg's a
In the
virgin
wrong
and
way.
he's married.
No, I mean, thank God I was 30 when I got married, so
Right.
thank God.
Right.
He
What would we?
was
Where,
trying to tell you he's a virgin. When
right.
he was
Yeah, it took me a little while.
But
I
see,
did
he's
get
not
it.
kidding.
I did get it. But where are we going, man? Where's the direction of this country going? Sex until you're 30, abstinence. Please.
No.
Please.
Sad. I know. Hey, did you hear the other bad news?
No.
Waterfront is canceled.
I did hear about that.
It's not going to be on
Joey
TV.
Pance's show, he was playing a ethically challenged mayor.
Yeah.
Right? And they were filming the whole show in Providence
Yeah.
for CBS.
Yeah.
And they said, listen, Joey, we're not going to need your show. So they
Right.
canceled it
Yep.
before it even saw the light of day.
Which sucks.
Which means Barry and myself's television debut will never see the light of day.
Sucks. We'll have to get in the next thing.
You know, I'm just so disheartened by that.
I know.
I don't think I'll ever want to
I
be an
know.
extra
Well,
again.
you know what sucks? They ran the first episode like in a pub a couple weeks ago.
What?
They had a gathering. Joey Pants was there.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, and I only heard about it after.
Shit.
So yeah,
Was this after it got canceled?
yeah, after the cancellation.
Oh, crap.
So yeah,
That's really too bad.
it sucks. Would have been good.
But it doesn't mean to say that there's nothing still going on cinema-wise in Providence.
Right.
Brotherhood got renewed for a second
Yes.
season, which is phenomenal.
Yes,
That show is
Yep.
magnifique.
and they're shooting a movie with Steve Carell.
Dan in real life.
Right down here. Yeah,
Steve Carell's in town, and
it's happening.
yeah.
I got some wacky news.
Hey!
You can do this
Oh!
one. You can do this one, but I'm going to do this one first while we're still talking kind of about the elections.
Sure.
I shouldn't have got off the elections before I started talking about waterfront, but I did. Back to the elections real quick. There's a bunch of races all over the country, and
Yeah.
there's one in Alabama where a woman named Loretta Knoll, she's running as a libertarian. She's a write-in candidate. She's running for governor of Alabama.
Yes.
She has an interesting campaign platform. She's campaigning on her cleavage. And she's hoping that voters will eventually come around to focus on the rest of her platform, but she started it out as a joke, apparently, but it's blown up into something huge, says a 32-year-old Knoll. Her campaign is over T-shirts and marijuana stash boxes that have a photo on them of her wearing a plunging neckline and the words, "More of these boobs." So,
Yeah, how many,
and below are the pictures of candidates for governor other than her.
what are her numbers looking like?
I don't know, it doesn't say. And less of these boobs. And, so, yeah. Her website is a cartoon of someone stuffing bills on the front of her low-cut top. For a $50 donation, she apparently offers to show a cartoon of herself flashing her breasts.
Well,
Yeah.
hey now!
Yeah. She knows she's not really going to
Barry?
win, but, what?
Clearly these tactics don't work. You know why?
Oh,
Mirth York lost
yeah,
already.
yeah.
Okay.
She did. You know, she's throwing her support behind Lincoln Chafee.
I did see that. She,
Smack her.
spending the last remaining political capital that she has.
Yeah.
But let me get this. Sheldon Whitehouse is a man who was a former attorney general,
Yeah, former U.S. attorney as well.
former U.S. attorney. He lost.
To Mirth York. Didn't he? No, he lost.
No, yeah, he lost the Democratic nomination to Mirth York
That's
in
right.
the
And then-
governor's
that's right.
race.
And she ran against Big Brown Suit.
Right, right.
Yeah. So running on her cleavage.
I think Mirth York might have been a good governor.
Yeah, I was supporting her at that time.
Progressive values. I think she's a sensible woman. I do.
Yeah.
I do. But
I
hey,
liked her.
I don't think Rhode Island's ever going to be ready for a governor with a vagine. So
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? No, a naked man arrested
yeah,
after pulling an awl from his rectum.
a what?
An awl. It's a.
What's that?
It's one of those funky screwdrivers that comes when you buy an appliance that's shaped like this. Yes.
I see.
Anyway,
Yikes.
A police encounter with a naked man near the El Cerrito BART station, I don't know what a BART station is, turned into an arrest on suspicion of carrying a concealed weapon. Passers-by called officers at about 7:50 in the morning to report that a naked man was lying on a tree stump beside the Olone Greenway path, exposing himself and masturbating.
Sounds like Barry's schedule for
It
yesterday.
does. And when the cops got there, they said 33-year-old John Sheelan.
10 a.m. Expose myself. 11:30. Play Justice League. Noontime. Masturbate.
John Sheehan was arrested on suspicion of indecent exposure. Suspicion? They led him to the nearest street.
Right.
And before putting him in the back of the car, they asked him if he had anything on him that the police should know about. And he said, I have a hidden screwdriver in my anal cavity. So the cops didn't know what to do. They called for a fire engine. They were going to take him to an emergency room. And he's like, no need. I can just take it out myself.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
I have a screwdriver in my anal cavity.
Right. So the guy took the thing out by himself, all while cops had their weapons trained on him in case he decided to use the crap encrusted all
All the while,
click
the
on.
Benny Hill theme
Arm.
music plays in
Yeah.
the background.
Too funny. So, imagine that. I don't know.
Ah!
I don't know. I give a story to Tommy. Let's focus on Tommy and
Hey! Focus on me. Am I ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Rhode Island! Get this. We all remember the pint-sized actor
Yeah.
who was in the Island of Dr. Moreau
Right. With Brenda.
beside Marlon Brando. He was about this big.
Yeah.
You could literally sit in your palm.
Yeah. Smallest actor in the world.
Nelson De La Rosa.
Yeah.
You might remember him from the 2004 Red Sox. He was Pedro's little buddy.
Yeah.
Little midget. He would bring him into the dugout. He was a good luck charm, if you will.
Yeah.
Sad news.
Yeah.
He died.
Where did he die?
He died in Providence.
Yeah.
Providence, Rhode Island.
World's smallest actor.
He fell ill shortly after arriving in Miami. And then the Dominican National, he'd been working in a circus, so
Yeah.
that guy must have had a tough life. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad for all those midgets
I hear
who
you.
put themselves in the media.
Mini-me.
Just mini-me.
Yeah.
You know, they seem very sad.
Yeah.
They seem very sad. Just what was that guy's name on Fantasy Island who
Hervé
committed?
Village.
He committed suicide.
Yeah.
You know, it's not an easy life.
Yeah.
Let's see. What it goes on to say that his body is going to be sent back to the Dominican Republic after an autopsy, and he could be put on display in a museum.
Yeah. World's smallest actor.
But that's not right.
I don't know.
He deserves a proper
I
burial.
mean, they wouldn't do that here, but in Dominican, you know,
Well, no.
I can't say I think
It's like when we die, Barry. Are we going to be mummified and put in the Television Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Clearly we will.
Yeah.
We're legends.
Right.
We don't want to have people go without our images.
Right.
You know, when we die, we should just have this set,
Yeah.
all right? Right in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
You know, the Jesus statue, our little award we won.
The only one we'll ever get.
Hey, did you ever hear who won the Public Access Award?
I didn't. But I know what I'm going to do next year. I'm just going to make a tape for the judges and submit it. And I'm going to say, look!
Yeah, I'm sure that'll rocket us to the top.
Then the next year I'll put in a regular tape and see if they learn their lesson.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, world's smallest actor dies, and it happens right here on Rhode Island.
Farewell, my little friend.
Yes, I have more naked stories. For naked time, it's sexy time.
Oh, you like a sexy time?
Nashville, Tennessee, no surprise there.
I make a sexy time inside you.
The term no clothes, no service obviously did not apply at one Nashville Waffle House this morning. Stunned customers barely recovered when a naked man ran in after a naked man ran in after a naked woman, apparently, that ran in that they failed to...
Yeah.
It all happened around 3 a.m. Bizarre situation started with drugs and ended in a high-speed chase. Just after morning at the Charlotte Pike Waffle House, when faster than you can say scattered, smothered, and uncovered, two naked people burst through the front door. Apparently, Judy Davenport and her fellow employees found themselves in the middle of what Metro Police call a domestic dispute. The man was hollering that somebody had robbed him, and he was hollering that someone's trying to kill him, and all the while he's chasing this woman, who apparently ran into the bathroom and locked herself in. And I don't know. He was outside the bathroom screaming he'd been robbed. He then gave up. He ran out to her car. He sat in her car. The cops showed up. He was trying to drive away.
Mm-hmm.
Very unusual. Waffle House is now back to normal. Mr. Boyd was arrested and charged with DUI, felony evading arrest, and other charges. And they found 1 gram of crack in the car.
Right.
So,
Right.
3 a.m., you're having some waffles.
Yeah.
Naked man comes in behind a naked woman, both sporting their waffles. So that's the wacky news.
Hey.
So what's going on in the celebrity world?
Yay.
Madonna's at it again.
Madonna's adopting Africans.
Yeah, what the hell?
There's that whole thing in Hollywood, Barry. I don't understand.
Yeah.
The hip thing to do. It used to be get a little dog.
Yeah.
Now it's go to Africa and pluck a little child out of poverty.
And I heard you talk about this on your radio show, which is on every Friday night.
You can
at
check out
StrangeTimeRadio.com.
You can check out my radio program Friday nights from 5 to 6 on TomIzzo.org.
That's right, TomIzzo.org.
TomIzzo.org, and if you miss it, don't worry, you can download it. All the previous
Good
shows are on
Fridays
there.
from 6 to 7-ish.
Check it out. We have a fun time.
It's a good show.
It's uncensored.
Not this past week, but the week before I heard you talking about the Madonna.
I was talking
thing,
about
and
that.
it
It's just
seems to be-
it upsets me, Barry.
Yeah.
You know, you get these high-powered glitz and glam celebrities.
Yeah.
You know, Angelina Jolie was doing it,
Yeah.
but I think with Angelina Jolie, she was being truthful.
And you don't think Madonna's heart's in the right place? You think she's...
It rubs me the wrong way.
Really?
You know, you're going into a country and you're taking a little child away from their culture, away from their parents. I mean, the boy she adopted had a father.
Right.
And, you know, if you want to go down there and help, why
Sorry, go ahead.
why not just
Give them money.
give them a couple mil, give the community a couple mil.
I understand
Make
she
build
did
a
that,
hospital,
though.
build a school. Why you got to take a kid away?
I don't know. Well, I think, I don't know.
And of course
He wasn't an orphanage,
and of
though,
course,
wasn't he?
I don't know. Of course, she takes the kid who's the cutest.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like she's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like us going to a puppy store.
But he wasn't an orphanage. It's not like she went and bribed the father or whatever. He was in an orphanage.
I know that. I'm aware of that.
So, yeah.
You know what? It's not like the father didn't want the kid,
Well, why was he in an orphanage?
because the father couldn't raise him
Well, so
properly.
there you go.
Well, why not just set him up, build him a friggin' house?
I don't know.
Why are you gonna take the kid?
Yeah, I don't know. You're right, I guess. I don't
Stop it. Stop the insanity. All right, Hollywood. Stop going to Africa.
know. I don't think that story's
You know
over, so.
who was also in Africa?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
Wesley.
Yeah,
He's in what is he? Namibia?
I don't know.
Namibia?
He's on the run from the government.
He
The government's coming to get him.
he cheated on his taxes.
A little bit.
First of all, the part that gets me, he filed for $12 million in
Yeah.
refunds,
Yeah.
which he was paid,
Right.
which was totally made up.
Yeah.
This guy isn't like, working at some car dealership.
Yeah, right.
This guy is a multi-million-dollar
It takes balls.
top list actor.
Yeah.
What is he doing
His next
filing?
movie's going to be shot inside a prison.
What is he
apparently.
doing filing for a $12 million refund?
Blade
Did he
in
think
prison.
that no one was going to check into this?
I don't know.
You and I might be able to do this because
Right.
we're under the radar.
Right.
Greg can do it.
Right.
He's under the radar. Wesley Snipes cannot do it.
No.
Even though he is a black man,
Yeah.
and he's a very black man.
He's dark.
He's a dark-skinned black man.
Yeah.
It's not like he can just disappear into the night.
Right. Well, he can.
That is not a racist
But-
comment. Let me just go on record. That is not a racist
It's not like he
comment.
can disappear into the sunset.
I mean, we can compare skin tones without being racist. I am very white.
Yeah.
Barry has a more of an olive complexion. A little bit.
That's just old.
Greg is very Armenian.
Yes.
What's your last name?
Donna Beatty.
Donna Beatty.
Yeah.
You got the IAN on the end there.
Yeah.
I have an O. I'm Italian.
Right.
He's very black.
Yeah. Trying to avoid the taxes.
He did try to avoid his tax. I'm not going there. I'm not. You don't bring up being black and financial
Right.
shit.
No.
Because that'll get you lynched.
I'm just saying, but that's what the story is.
Yes.
Yes.
He Wes, pay your taxes.
Yeah.
He could end up doing. I guess the maximum penalty is 16 years in prison.
It's a long time.
But you know what? He's famous.
They've been making a prison trilogy.
A well-known. No, he won't. He'll come back. He'll set up a deal.
Yeah.
He'll pay back taxes. It's not like he doesn't have the money.
Yeah.
He'll just, nothing will happen. The book won't be thrown at him, Barry, because he's famous.
Yeah.
That's the way the system works. Yeah. Look what
you and me do that.
OJ slit 2 people's throats.
Yeah. Now he's writing a book.
Now he's writing a book.
Yeah.
What's the book? If I Did It.
Yeah.
You did
it.
Come on.
You did it.
Come on, Juice. How is that? Like, how do you do that?
Yeah. Right here.
Oh, it's fiction. No, it isn't.
So Anna Nicole,
that's the true account of the killings.
Anna Nicole's still in the news.
Yeah.
Apparently she did a big interview there.
Yeah, the talk is, who's the baby daddy?
Well, she came out now and said that it actually is that other guy, not the Howard K. Stern, but the guy that...
The photographer guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're going to kick her out of her Bahamas home because she's not really a resident. So she might get kicked
poor
out. She hasn't been
Anna.
paying the rent.
I do feel bad for her, though.
Yeah.
That was a very tragic
Bad
thing to happen.
Yeah. But apparently she hasn't been paying the rent.
You got to pay the rent.
Yeah.
You got to pay the rent.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What's the deal? Is she dating her lawyer now?
I don't know. He says that's what he said.
I think weren't they secretly married? Or
Yeah, they got married.
There's something very weird going on.
Very weird. Yeah.
And anytime we talk about Anna Nicole, I got to bring up, man, back in 1992.
Yeah.
Her Playboy spread.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Had
is
a couple of movies.
That
yeah,
is my style.
Yeah.
You know, she was bigger, not fat, but very
Husky,
thick,
Yeah.
curvaceous,
Yeah.
tall,
Yeah.
blonde.
Yeah.
That is what Tom
And the
Izzo
rack.
signs his name. Oh.
Nice. Yeah.
And it's a shame because she gained all the weight, multiple kids, which she's had
Yeah.
2 kids.
Yeah.
Tragically, her son died.
Right.
So I kind of feel bad about bringing this up.
Yeah.
But she lost all the weight, and she did that campaign for Trim Spa. There's no
Right.
way anyone's losing that kind of weight on Trim Spa.
You think it was surgery?
It
and
was
stuff?
surgery,
Yeah.
drugs, speed, coke, whatever.
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
Something.
Booze.
That's not Trim Spa.
Yeah.
Okay, and she doesn't look the same. Still hot though.
She's older too.
I'd still do her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I still would have done her when she was fat.
Do you know who wouldn't do her?
The novelty bang.
You know who wouldn't do her at all?
No.
Neil Patrick Harris, Doogie Howser. Not going to be doing that.
You're gonna play the
Nicole.
Doogie Howser theme.
Yeah. So apparently he's a little gay. The Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, Doogie Howser coming out of the closet. And I applaud him. I applaud this man because the more and more that people come out and feel comfortable with who they are, the less that they are lying to themselves, lying to others, this whole build-up, the more that regular, everyday gay folks will feel that, okay,
Right.
it's all right to come out and be gay. Because people are living these double lives.
Yeah.
Just look at that Reverend Haggard, who was the head of the evangelical...
Well, he's still denying the gay thing, but come on.
Reverend Haggard, on his high horse, preaching against gays. It's evil. It's against God. Meanwhile, what is he doing? He's having gay sex in hotels.
He pulled a Foley. Don't molest the kids.
He's having gay sex
then
in
you go,
hotels
yeah.
on methamphetamine.
Yeah.
These people are the biggest hypocrites.
Yeah.
Any of these outspoken, evangelical leaders that are, they're against gay marriage.
Yeah, 'cause
they're screaming, gays, it's an abomination. They're clearly the ones that
In the
are taking
past,
it
though,
in
it wasn't
the
so bad. It was just you'd always catch them with prostitutes.
Right.
But now it's to the point where it's meth and gay and back rubs.
This whole thing's going on.
Yeah.
Just be, my thing is, if, be truthful with yourself. Don't marry a woman. Don't have 5 kids.
Yeah.
Don't ruin their lives.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
Just be gay. It's fine.
Right.
It's fine as long, live in New England, live in California. Stay away from the middle of the country.
Right.
If it wasn't for New England, we'd still be having slaves.
I think we should have known, though. I mean, a young kid spends so much time studying medical tests and texts and doesn't bother with the girls. So
he
much
did have
so
that
he
little
becomes
Italian friend.
a young doctor.
Vinny Del Pino.
We should have known.
He did have that little Italian friend.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought Neil was kind of a swinger. If you watch this, he made a movie. I think he was in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yeah.
And he plays this coked up, sex-drived playboy.
Yeah.
Like he steals a car. There's strippers in the car with him. He's doing coke. He was really a man's man in that film.
And who knew?
Who knew? Who knew he liked coke?
So
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Come on and say you like. Don't tell me you like tits.
So speaking of celebrities, that Shatner convention is this coming weekend, the 10th.
Barry's going to see William Shatner.
Yeah. By the time this, well, I hope you guys are coming.
When is it? On
It's
Saturday?
the 11th.
How much is it to get in?
Wow, like $30.
Yeah.
But Grace Park from Battlestar Galactica is going to be there.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
She's on Sunday. I got to go back on Sunday.
I might have to pony up for that. I don't know.
So I'm going to go on Saturday, but then if you want to go on Sunday, we'll go back because I want to see her.
She's on Sunday.
Yeah, and Shatner's going to New York on Sunday. That
Dude, see if you can get us like a
Money.
media access. Can we just get in?
Yeah, but the guy doesn't like me.
I can just call up and give the name of my radio station.
All right, well, I'll give you the information.
All right.
See what he says.
Because if we don't have to pay to get in, why
Yeah, that
would
be
we?
great? Yeah,
That'd be $30 for an autograph.
that's right.
Please.
Exactly.
So, but
Pay
anyway,
$30 to maybe get a hug from Grace
I
Park.
got.
You think I can manage a hug?
I don't know. Maybe. You might
Yeah, I'm
be
a
able
good-looking guy, right?
to. I've seen him do that. She hasn't been famous that long, so she might go for it.
You know who I want to hug? Oh God, Starbuck.
Yeah, Katie
She's
Sackhoff.
Katie. She, if you watch Battlestar Galactica, which is a phenomenal show,
We're gonna talk about it.
we'll talk about it. She grew her hair out this
yeah,
season.
but have you seen the recent episode?
No.
Okay.
She cut it again.
Yeah.
Is it how short?
Shorter,
What do you mean?
but it's not.
It's a buzz cut.
No.
Gotta surprise you.
Sinead? I haven't watched it yet. I watch it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking
No,
ruin
it's
anything
not.
for me.
So, but I got the super ticket. I'm actually gonna meet Shatner.
Super ticket.
How much did you pay?
Okay, I personally am paying 137.
Oh.
But the ticket was 274. My folks are paying for the other half for my birthday. But he's 75 years old. I've wanted to meet him like as long as I can remember.
Now,
I've had other opportunities to spend that kind of money and meet him. I've always said no. I'm not going to spend the money.
like you're gonna get to. You're gonna
No, I know,
walk.
but
You're gonna spend an hour in line.
and get an authentic
He's
autograph.
gonna sign an autograph. He's not even
Yeah.
gonna make eye contact.
And I'm going
with
to
you.
try to get him to talk to me on camera. And if he says no, it'll be cell phone theater. That's okay. But
What do you mean cell phone?
I'll just put my camera on the phone, video camera.
Yeah, you can go like that. You don't think he's gonna know?
No, I'll just
It's Captain Kirk. For Christ's sake.
I'll record the audio.
Spa! What is this camera for?
I'll record the audio, and
Spa!
I'll record him while I'm in line. But anyway,
Batteries!
so yeah, $274. I get to meet him.
For $274, I want to have sex with William Shatner.
And,
For $274,
but I mean, I've passed up the opportunity to spend that kind of money in the past.
for $274, I want to wear his toupee.
And he's
I want to look at his bald
he's
head.
not
for
going to
that
be
much.
around much longer, and in that time, he's probably not going to come to this area many more times.
It's true. It's
So
true.
I want to take the opportunity.
Is he going to be speaking?
Yeah, and there was a more expensive ticket. I didn't buy that.
He will talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a seat, like in the front, like
That's
reserved.
cool. That's cool.
So anyway, that's the 10th. That's going to be over by the time
Give me
they
the
see this.
number of the
I will,
person.
but the following weekend is Super Mega Fest still.
So we have back-to-back conventions.
Yes, with Jane Weedlin and
I don't care about her.
who else? Roddy Piper.
I don't care about him either.
And,
Who's the main star?
well, it's really like Roddy Piper
I don't want to go to that.
and the chick from Buffy the Vampire
There's no
Slayer.
Star Trek people?
Oh, not the same one again from last time.
Yeah,
There's no Star Trek people?
no, it's not.
Fuck that. How about Star Wars?
I don't.
Kenny Baker?
At least tell me Kenny Baker's coming.
Darth Vader. I think.
David Prowse?
Yeah, I think.
That's cool.
James Earl Jones?
Yeah,
Oh, he was in Rhode Island
I know.
last month.
I know.
Did the Books Are Wings program.
That's right. So that's coming up. So I'm gonna be at both of them, one way or the other. So.
Yeah.
And the information is on our website, myspace.com/voicesinyourhead.
Yes, it is.
Check out the information.
Uh-huh.
So, but let's talk about television a little bit.
Okay.
Talking about Battlestar Galactica, but
How much time do we have?
42 minutes.
all right, we can actually cut stuff out anyway. Greg's finally started watching Heroes.
I have two.
Okay.
I've seen the first
And
four.
what do you think?
I like it.
Isn't it good?
I like the whole mythology that they're creating.
Isn't it good like Lost, like I told you?
It's different than
I
Lost.
think it's just good though.
I like Lost better.
Yeah.
But it's a good
I get
show.
chills watching the Heroes.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
I like the little Asian guy.
Hero.
I think he's very funny.
He is fun. The other guy's funny too, though.
I like his sidekick.
Yeah,
His friend.
because they focus on different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all have different powers. The little Asian guy can bend time.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking a big shit every time he
He
does
goes,
it, though. Yeah.
I like when they were at the casino.
Yeah.
And he, what were they doing? They're playing roulette.
Yeah.
And he stops time, goes to the roulette wheel, takes the ball, puts it on.
Yeah.
That's great.
That was cool.
Then they have a cheerleader who's invincible.
Yeah.
She's
She's somehow the key to the whole thing.
She's somehow the key.
Save the cheerleader.
Right. And then there's a drugged out artist who can paint the future.
Right.
He's cool.
Yeah. Then there's the guy who can like take over other people's powers.
I haven't met him yet.
Yeah.
I have?
Yeah, you just don't know it.
Really?
It's the kid who thinks he can fly.
Oh,
The
yeah!
brother?
If you watch real closely, he actually can absorb other people's powers.
So like a rogue
He can only
type.
fly
I didn't know that yet, you
because-
son of a bitch. You just ruined that for me.
Sorry. I
Yeah!
thought they came out with it in the first 4 episodes.
No.
I didn't know until I think the
No,
third
no.
episode.
And then his brother is a politician. He can fly.
Yeah.
Right.
He's running for office.
And there's an episode coming up where that's going to blow you away.
Really? It's a brilliant
well,
show.
the sweeps, right? That's why it's coming up.
Yeah.
So.
But you know the episode that last week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
So,
really
yeah.
nice.
So,
It's a good show.
very good show.
Very
Check
well
out
written.
Mondays at 8.
And you got to support these type of shows
Yes.
because NBC just released what they're going to do. It sickens me.
What are they gonna
They're cutting back on dramas and they're increasing the amount of reality and game show
see.
programming.
1 against 100.
Reality and game show. It's
It sucks. But very good. 8 o'clock on Mondays on NBC. And then it airs again on Sci-Fi.
right.
So I don't know what night that
And
is.
then I've been impressed with NBC and their program. Thursday night they have The Office and My Name Is Earl.
Yeah.
Do you watch those shows? The comedy on that
Survivor.
night. It's coming. Survivor, please.
Yeah.
What was Survivor? What is this? The 20th season?
Yeah. It's fun though.
I've seen
Naked
enough.
chicks
I've
and
seen enough of that.
half naked.
No. The Office and My Name Is Earl. It's a funny night.
Yeah.
I like it. They're bringing back that Thursday comedy block.
We'll have to check it out. But Lost is still airing.
Yes.
And this week coming up is the half season finale.
Is it already?
Yeah. The 6th episode this season.
Oh.
This week.
Well, so wait a second. 6 episodes, and then is there going to be a gap?
Yeah, the show that's coming on is the new show with Ty Daly. Is it Ty Daly?
How long is the gap going to be?
Until
I thought it was going to be.
January.
I thought it was going to be 12 episodes.
No,
and then,
6, and then January to May, or February to May.
So no reruns.
Right, they're going to air a new show with Taye Diggs. I think it's Taye Diggs called Daybreak.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
You know what it's about though?
No.
It's he wakes up and it's the same day every day,
Done it
and his
before.
girlfriend gets killed.
Let me know if it's good, and I'll
It looks
download
good.
it.
It
You
does
see,
look good.
I can't afford to invest my time in something that's bad. Like I'm
Yeah.
not willing to take that risk.
I hear you.
If Barry will tell me it's good, he's my television filter. If he says, Izzo, watch this,
I'm going to check it out.
I will watch
Because
it.
I got to have something to watch Wednesdays at 9, and it looks interesting. So
See, your nights revolve around TV.
they do. It's all I
Like
got.
you have to
That's all I
have
got.
new programming.
I do.
Like you don't
Wow.
crack a book or.
Well, I have been lately, but I'm not much for readers. So.
Yeah, I'm really not either.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hypocritical. In
But
some
Lost
ways.
has been good. It's been
It has.
it's been interesting to see what's going to happen there with the guy
And
that he's sick.
as much as I don't like the gap, it's really going to help just having the episodes strung out like 6 in a row and
Yeah.
then a gap. And because when you start playing that show, reruns in between,
Yeah.
like there were weeks last year where there was like 3 reruns in a
In
row.
between, yeah, and then it wouldn't be on at all, and then yeah.
And with a show like that,
You can't.
the confusion factor
Yeah.
is just unbelievable.
But now are you caught up on it?
I've got one to watch. I didn't watch this
Okay, so
week.
you didn't see
This
this
week's
week,
was new, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, it looks good, and it's going along well. I think some interesting stuff's happened. We figured out that the others actually have access to the mainland.
Right, and
Or
they
to
actually
the-
played a clip of the
the Red
2004
Sox,
World
yeah.
Series.
So like,
And the
what's
Red
going
Sox
on?
won.
And they obviously like the station that the doctor is trapped in. They obviously still have all that water in it.
Right.
And they said something about
now, don't give me anything from the new episode.
no, was it
please.
sharks or something, or they actually still have wildlife in the
Yeah.
tank? And they showed the polar bear.
Maybe it's some sort of like Noah's Ark.
I don't know, just weird, whatever
I
it
don't
is.
know.
So, but it's getting very good. But this is the
They really better have a plan
fall season
For the,
finale, and then it's going to continue.
for Lost. I'm saying they
Yeah.
better not just be making shit up as they go
No,
along.
they claim to have a plan.
They claim.
So.
Watch the last episode will be, and it was all a dream.
Yeah, right. It was
Hugo's dream.
JR's really not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but now have you been keeping up with Battlestar Galactica though? You haven't seen the latest episode. We already know this.
Sunday nights I catch up on all my TV because Barry, I gotta be in at work at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I know.
So nighttime, like I'm lucky,
Tricky.
I nod off around 9.
Yeah. I hear you.
But yeah, I mean, TV has been phenomenal.
The Battlestar Galactica, just brilliant. Especially with the whole. They finally rescued him. I know you know that, right?
Yes.
Got them on the plane.
That
Did you see the one
that was the best
was that
episode.
freaking awesome?
That was awesome.
Where the ship's like, okay, go, 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 go,
Yep.
go, go. That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. That whole, the ground battle
Yeah.
and the space, it's just unbelievable.
But then the
effects
Galactica
were
almost
awesome.
crashes and then it
How
jumps
much
out.
money are they spending on effects?
That's unbelievable.
It looked
great
it looked
show.
movie
But that's all
quality.
CGI, though, right?
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
aren't real models. Yeah.
No.
No, it's CGI.
Yeah. So yeah.
I just couldn't believe. I thought that was the best.
That was
really
it was
good.
so cinematic, and that's one of the things with TV nowadays. It's becoming more cinematic.
Well, because of
and
HD and
because of HD and HBO and Cinemax,
Right.
Showtime.
there's a good show on Showtime, by the way, Dexter.
Yeah, with the
Been
guy
watching
from
that?
6 Feet Under. I saw the first
Great
episode.
show. Great show.
I'm going to be watching that on demand.
Very well written.
Yeah, it's great.
Really
That guy
good.
is awesome. What's that guy's name? He
I
played
don't
David
know.
in 6
Very
Feet
strange
Under.
Name.
Yeah.
But it's a
good
very
though.
good show.
He played a gay man in 6 Feet Under.
Yeah.
And then in this show, he plays a what's he?
He's
a
a
coroner?
sociopath.
No, he's a sociopath. who-
Sociopathic
by
blood,
day, what is he doing?
phlebotomist type guy.
He's like an investigator.
Yeah,
by
he
day.
works on blood stuff for the.
Yeah, and by night he
the cops.
hunts serial killers.
He hunts down vicious killer people.
It's cool.
He's basically a sociopath. It's a very good show.
He's my kind of sociopath.
Yeah.
Because he gets rid of the scumbags.
Right.
I think we need more of that.
We do. So, very good show. Definitely check these shows out if you're not. There's a blog. I posted a blog on Tom's website, tomiza.org.
You've been updating that blog?
I haven't been
For a while, all I saw was that butt crack one.
the butt crack.
I'm like, come on, Barry.
yeah, but I did one about the war on terror, and I've done one about movies. and
Okay,
some music.
good.
And speaking
Keep
of music,
updating that.
I've been listening to some new CDs lately.
Yeah, what's in your CD
Well, I
player?
put some more money in my All of MP3 account, and I got 4 CDs for $10. I got a
Ah.
couple of them. The two that I'm listening to the most right now are Paris Hilton,
Oh, God.
the Paris CD. I
You
know.
gotta be kidding me.
I know, but it's really good.
How old are you? You're like a 34-year-old
37.
man. You're, really?
In a couple weeks. Me and Greg, same day.
See, I remember when you turned 30.
Yeah.
How long have I been doing the show with you?
Long time.
Has it been 7 years? No.
Yeah, long time.
It has been
Long
a long time.
Yeah.
My
I mean,
God.
this show alone is.
I think I remember when you
its third
turned 30, dude.
year. You might.
Wow.
Because we did the last couple of years of the other show, and it's been 3 on this. It's going to be 5
Ooh.
years. And you've known me
Oh,
before that.
God. We're aging.
So,
We're
but anyway,
aging before your eyes.
It is definitely pop crap. The Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
But I like pop crap.
I know you do.
And it's definitely overproduced. She's definitely not that good a singer.
You've got a fast food music taste.
But
man.
it's decent.
Why don't you just buy your CDs at McDonald's?
I know.
Go through the
I really
drive-thru.
like the new song.
Soon.
You know, nothing in
Pretty
the
soon you
world
will be able
can
to do
stop us tonight. I can do what she can do. So much
Ah,
better.
sounds great. It's gonna make me want to go out and buy that
It's
record.
good. And the other one I've been listening to is Fergie's CD, The Duchess.
Oh
Fergie
no.
Ferg.
Yeah, I like Fergalicious, the new song.
She's hot.
Fergalicious.
She's hot.
There's a couple of good songs on there that like ballads. It's really good. CD,
Yeah, you like that?
Fergalicious. I
That's
mean,
cool.
you have to keep in mind. I get my CDs for $1 and change.
Yeah, it's that
From all of
Russian
MP3,
that
yeah.
Russian MP3 site.
Yeah,
You just put how much?
you put $10 on your like account, and then you can get. I got like 4 CDs, and I still have money left.
Sometimes though they don't always have everything.
Yeah, like the new Paul Stanley CD came out, and I couldn't get it from them. I had to get it
Paul
from.
Stanley
I
CD.
had to get it from BitTorrent.
You kiss freak.
And that's another CD that. You know, it's the same music he was
I'm,
doing 10 years ago with Kiss. I don't know why he.
You know what's
bothered.
good that you should check out? The Killers' new CD.
Yeah, I'm tempted to.
It's good. They have a really big sound, and
Yeah.
a lot of their stuff, it's kind of 80s inspired,
Yeah,
but yet modern. That's the way I would describe them.
yeah.
And some really, really good rock and roll on that.
The bad thing about the Paris Hilton CD is she does a cover of If You Think I'm Sexy. And you can read more, in my opinion, of this on the blog. It's called If Rod Stewart Were Not Still With Us. He'd be rolling over in his grave because it's just horrible. But so that's the only bad thing. If you like pop crap music, even just a little bit, get this CD. It only costs $1 and change on all of MP3, and it's good. And the Fergalicious, the Fergie CD.
The musical equivalent of Twinkies and Jolt.
Yeah, I'm also checking out Loose with Nelly Furtado and The Open
Loose.
Door with Evanescence. But I haven't
The loose open door.
really, the Loose. All right.
Very sexual.
But also while we're on music, last month we featured a track on the end credits from a local band called Canerco.
Yeah.
And it's a good track. This month I want to feature another local band called Gangsta Disciples.
Oh, really?
They've actually changed the name to GD apparently.
What are they? Are they rappers?
Yeah, it's like rock rap. It's a rappy
Rock
rappy rock
Rap
thing.
rock.
Rappy rocky thing. I don't know. I'm not good with genres.
Hey, if they're local, you give them a play. That's
Right,
fine.
it's pretty good.
That's fine.
We're going to throw that in over the end credits, but
We
they're
support the local scene.
They're on our friends list in our top 24. Gangsta Disciples. There on there, it shows up as GD.
Yes.
And they're pretty cool guys. I talked to them a little bit. So you go to
I'm curious. Are they black or white?
They're white guys. White guys.
They shouldn't be rapping.
Well, anyway.
White guys shouldn't be rapping.
MySpace.com/voices in your head. You can check out more of Gangsta Disciples, but we'll run that track at the end credits, and then you can check out a little more on the page.
Okay.
So, but what have you been listening to?
I told you the Killers.
Killer
I've been
track.
listening to them. The Strokes. I
Strokes.
got their CD in all the time. They were in Providence a month back.
Yeah.
I went to their show. It was
My
great.
wife went to see Duran Duran the other night at the PPAC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to go, but Andy Taylor quit again, so
Yeah. F that.
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
concert tickets aren't cheap, my friend.
I know. And she said the tickets
Yeah.
were like, the shirts were like $40 when she
You know,
got
a sensible working man like Greg, myself, and I wouldn't say you're a working man, but
No, that's true.
you're picking up permits, listening to Bill O'Reilly through a karaoke machine. For Greg and I,
Yeah.
you know, tickets are going $70, $80.
Yeah. I think she only paid $40 for her. She was way up in the nosebleeds.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who wants to go sit up in the nosebleeds for that much?
Yeah.
I'll buy a DVD and watch it on my high
She's a
definition
diehard Duran
television.
Duran fan,
You know, for $80. Fuck,
though. Yeah.
dude.
No, I hear you. I hear you. The shirts were $40. She's like, for that, Nick Rhodes should come in the shirt.
Yeah.
So,
You know, the cost of everything's increasing, and our wages are staying the same.
right.
Let's make a little change come election time.
But you know what else is happening this month? When we're talking about fun events happening this month, the PS3 is being released on November 17th.
Yes, it
And
is.
I know you care about as much as you care about.
I've got the Xbox 360,
Yeah.
and it's more powerful.
Yeah.
I don't care about the PlayStation. I'm not one of those PlayStation guys. Oh, Final Fantasy, you know.
Yeah. No, I hear you. My thing though is for next gen consoles, it's fully backwards compatible.
I don't care about that either. I want the
So-
new games.
Yeah.
I don't want to play the old games. And if I do,
No, but the thing is that the new catalog isn't that much. It's
if
not
I
really
do want to play, I'll just fire up my old Xbox.
fire up it. I'm just saying, if you're gonna buy a new console that doesn't have as many games out yet as the previous one, you may as well buy the one that's backwards compatible, so you can play the one or two new games you like, and plus keep playing your own without having to flip back and. You know what I mean?
Just
And there's new games that are going to come out for the PS2 still, and it's not done yet. So
do you know how much the PlayStation 3 is going to cost?
the cheap one is $500.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
What
it's going to be a while.
What are we made of money?
Well, it's got a Blu-ray player.
I don't give a
Online is
I
free.
don't care if it sucks your Barry. $500.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I'm sorry about the language.
What have you been playing lately?
People say, "Oh, you talk so."
We bleep it.
All right.
What have you been playing lately?
I've been playing The Godfather
How is that?
on 360.
I have that on my
Great.
GameFly list.
It's great.
Is it?
You create your own mafia character.
I gotta
and
get
I
that.
made the guy look just like me. He looks exactly like me. And I'm running around. I'm like shooting
You're
people
gonna
in
get
the
a
head.
screenshot of that.
Yeah.
But,
the guy's name's Vincent.
There
Because
you
that's
go.
my. Here's a little trivia. Vincent is my actual first name.
Right.
I go by
See
the
that?
middle name and to avoid confusion. 'Cause my dad was Vincent, grandfather was Vincent.
Yeah.
So, eh.
So it's good because I have that on my GameFly list.
It
I
is
just
good.
haven't gotten to
It is good. It's Grand Theft Auto style.
Okay.
You can go around.
But you're in the 30s.
You're in the 40s and
40s,
50s.
okay.
40s, 50s. You go around and you take over businesses,
Right.
and you go in.
Offering protection.
Yeah, and you have
Yeah.
like there's all these different ways where you can take over the business owner. Like you can choke them, and the little meter goes up.
Yeah, I like
right?
that.
You can smash their shop up with a baseball bat. And
The
they're like,
Punisher
"Oh,
game
so
was
he's
like that.
playing
Did you play the Punisher game?
No.
Okay, it had the same kind of thing.
Yeah, and then there's like the main story missions. You go around and you do favors for the Don.
Yeah.
And what's great is Marlon Brando did the voice for
Before he
Godfather,
died. Yeah.
before he died.
Yeah.
Robert Duvall does his voice. Who's the guy? James Caan does his voice. So all the guys, Abe Vigoda does his voice. Very movie authentic.
Now, you know what I've been playing? The Justice League Heroes.
Really.
Yeah,
How's that?
it's a top-down perspective Baldur's Gate style.
Yep.
hack and slash, but it's very cool. You can upgrade your characters. You can unlock new characters. It starts out with like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, John the Martian, Manhunter,
Excellent.
And Zatanna. And then you can open up like Hawk Girl, Huntress, Aquaman. There's no water sequence. I don't know why they have.
Play as Barry P. Cook.
Right. You can change the costumes, and if you like like top-down RPG style, hack and slash games, it's cool. You can
I do
fly.
like my superheroes.
You can use Superman's heat vision.
That's cool.
And stuff, and the cutscenes are really good. So Justice League Heroes, very cool. You should check it out.
Check it out.
So, I was going to talk a little bit about movies, but we're kind of running out of time.
Very quickly.
Borat's out.
Yeah. Borat.
I checked it out. It's pretty funny.
Funny as hell.
I got to watch the rest of it.
Funny as hell.
And I've been watching Death of a President, though it sickens me that they made this movie. I've been watching it just to see what the hell their point was. There doesn't seem to be one.
I'm against the movie.
So next month,
you don't make a movie about the current president being shot.
Yeah, or about anybody who's still alive, in reality, like being killed. But anyway, next month when I see the rest of that, we'll talk more about it. So that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So remember, folks, myspace.com/voiceinyourhead.
And TomIzzo.org.
Right, and she's not a babe or a chick. She's a double-breasted American, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Is that your new sign-off?
Yeah.
Any kind of woman.
Tape ended.
Okay, we're done.
Okay.
So she's not a screamer or a moaner. She's vocally appreciative.
Who?
Whoever. Just politically correct.
It's recording. It says tape end now.
Yeah, it's just tape because it's coming to it. So she's not easy. She's horizontally accessible. So anyway, so that's it. We'll see you in December with some footage from Super Mega Fest and United Fan Con, and there you go.
Take care. Be sure to take 2 showers a day.
That's right.
It's filthy out there.
Chill. Alright now. Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now. Yo, motherfuckers thought I wasn't gonna make it. Now look, when I let the beat drop, I got your industry shook. Then I heard him say, this kid's really off the chain. I heard the song, but dog, what's his name? My name's to be, y'all better remember me now. Baby, shake your ass up top and drop it down. This shit's a hit, I know y'all can feel it, nigga. Did y'all forget that, dog, I'm the realest, nigga? And I heard Lenny Travis say, I wanna fly away. Somebody get that nigga Blueberry Haze. So you know what hand to keep a nigga hot. Come on, girl, show me everything you got. Shake it like Killer. Take us from the bottom. Girl, you hot. You got a fever, cause the way you're moving looking like you're having a seizure. Smoke now, smoke now, smoke now. Y'all should stay hot so you don't have to come down. Don't choke now, don't choke now. Let me see you pass into the 12th round. Sit now, sit now, sit now. The more look at you are, the less you go around. Hold your cups up now and don't fool around. On the count of 3, hold your cups upside down. Now girl, break it down if you feeling bad. I wanna see you twerk your back, shake your ass. Fellas, take a sip of Henny, get on the dance floor. We know y'all can dance, so why you being scared for? So let me see y'all smoke now, smoke now. Take it in, let it out, nice and slow now. Drink now, go ahead, drink now. Yeah, that's that smooth shit, just let it go down. Girl, what you doing? You smoking some Jane? Damn, you look good. Can you tell me your name? Stop, hold on, baby. Move that ass. You a white girl, how you learn to move like that? Who taught you how to give a nigga just what he want? Touch your knees and let me see it go. Bum, bum, bum. I'm getting tips, so baby, guess what? By the end of the night, we gon' be fucked up. Smoke now, smoke now, smoke now. Y'all should stay hot so you don't have to come down. Don't choke now, don't choke now. Let me see you last until the 12th round. Sit now, sit now, sit now. The more look at you are, the less you frown. Hold your cups up now and don't move around. On the count of 3, turn your cups upside down. Smoke now, smoke now, smoke now. Y'all should stay hot so you don't have to calm down. Don't choke now, don't choke now. Let me see you last until the 12th round. Sit now, just sit now. The more look at you are, the less you frown. Hold your cups up now and don't fool around. On the count of 3, hold your cup upside down. Smoke now, y'all should stay hot so you don't have to calm down. Don't choke now, don't